Not all barbs are tyrants of the tank. The one we're going to take a look at today is peaceful, and with the correct care, will give you some amazing displays. Hi, I'm Russ, and I've been in the aquarium hobby now for over 40 years. And today, we're going to take a look at a nice, peaceful barb that grows quite large, but it is absolutely stunning, and that is the tinfoil barb. The scientific name can come across the bottom of the screen because you don't want to hear me try and pronounce that one. They originate from countries like Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand and Vietnam. Their natural habitat are rivers, streams, flooded fields and canals. They are a peaceful fish that like to shoal, so the best kept in groups of 6+. Now, tinfoil barbs do grow large. They can grow up to 35 centimeters in length, which is almost 14 inches. So they do require a large tank. At the moment, I have 6 in here. They are only young, they're only 2 inches in length, so I can get away with them being in a 4-foot tank. But at some point, that tank's going to have to be increased to probably up to 8 foot. They have a distinctive, shiny, silver, metallic body, which gives them a tinfoil appearance and name. The fins can be red, yellow, depending on which type of tinfoil barb it is, but the dorsal fins do tend to be tipped with black. To keep them in prime condition, you need to look at having the correct water parameters. The temperature, 71.5 to 82.5 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 22 to 28 degrees Celsius. In the wild, they have been actually found to be in warmer water than that. pH, 6 to 7.5, and a GH of up to 20 degrees. All my content is free for you to access at any point. But if you would like to support the channel, this can be done in a few different ways. The easiest ways to support the channel would be by clicking the like button and the subscribe button. But now memberships are also available, and for a small monthly fee, you will gain early access to all the content that's released on the channel, but you will also have access to members only exclusive content. Membership should only ever be paid for if you can afford them, and they can be cancelled at any point. Thank you. When it comes to setting up a tank, you need to take the size of these fish into consideration. They grow 35 centimeters, so you're going to want tank size 6 to 8 foot plus, really. They shoal, so you want 6+, so you're going to need that space. They also want it to be nice, heavily planted. The plants will help keep the water clean and oxygenated, because tinfoil barbs do like highly oxygenated water. So it's also advised to be running an air pump in the background. When it comes to filtration, I would try and over-filter the water rather than under-filter, because they want that water crystal clear and pristine. Tinfoil barbs are renowned jumpers, so when you're setting up your aquarium, just make sure that your lid is nice and tight fitting and there's no areas where they can jump from. When it comes to substrate, your tinfoil barbs aren't really going to interact with it, but the plants are. So if you know the channel, you'll know that I say the better substrates as possible to give your plants the best start in life. As for heaters, you're gonna need a few in a 6 to 8 foot tank. I run 2 in the 4-foot tank, but to keep the temperature uniform throughout, you're gonna need to run probably 3 to 4 heaters in there. So let's now take a look at Tankmates. So tinfoil barbs grow massive and they are peaceful, but you've got to bear in mind that as the tinfoil barb grows, its tankmates are gonna have to change. At the moment, when they're 2 inches in length in my aquarium, I'm gonna get away with them living with things like cardinal tetras, serpa tetras, fish of that size. But as them fish grow, their tank mates are going to have to change. You'll be able to live at some point with fish like rainbowfish because they're a little bit bigger. Other large barbs, larger tetras, peaceful cichlids, but as they get even bigger, you're going to have to change the tank mates again. Tinfoil barbs are omnivores, which means they want protein in the diet, but they also need some green in the diet. In fact, they need probably a little bit more green than normal. So it's good to feed them defrosted live foods like bloodworm, brine shrimp, daphnia, cyclops. But it's also good to put some green leaf in the diet like spinach or stinging nettles. I tend to put quite a lot of spinach in this aquarium per week. Tinfoil barbs love it. They will also take good quality flake foods and some good quality pellets. Sexing tinfoil barbs is really tricky because there's actually no obvious difference between male and female. So if you are looking at breeding them, if you buy a shoal of 8, then you can pretty much safely bet you're gonna get male and female in that group. But if you are going to look at breeding tinfoil barbs, it is really hard to do in the home aquarium. They are egg scatterers and they can lay or spawn thousands of eggs per time. But they have no parental responsibilities, so the eggs tend to get predated on. And to breed them in the home aquarium, it's near impossible just due to the size of tank that they require. Now I have 6 tinfoil barbs in the aquarium behind me, and they are at the moment living peacefully with 18 tiger barbs. And if you want to know a little bit more about tiger barbs, then watch this video next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you there. Take care.